first-time quarterfinalist here in Paris, beating Daniil. How happy are you with this victory?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Not gonna lie, it was a great match today. Yeah, fought till the end. Managed to beat a quality opponent, and in a Grand Slam fourth round, which is kind of the goals that I had been setting for myself, to go deep at these events. And yeah, I'm very proud of myself.
Alex, you played Daniil in New York and had that really grinding affair, and then Andre in Australia, we went, in the fifth set. It was such a. How did you rebound from that, and do you think those experiences helped you today when you dropped that first set? Yeah,
100%. I think so much, in my opinion, of Grand Slam tennis is just experience, because ultimately you can put in all the work in the world, and I believe I'm one to do so, but how you conserve energy, how you use your energy in these long, grueling 5-set matches, there's a lot to learn from. And as you play more, the body gets used to it more. And it's not just the fact that, you play a grueling match and, you can be there for however long it takes. It's about how you bounce back for the next round. And that's probably what my body has now started to get used to. And so mentally I was very calm. I knew that there was a good chance that we could even go into a fifth set. So, I was ready for anything today.
Alex, what was that last game like? I mean, you're normally a pretty calm individual. You don't show much. But internally, what were you going through? Was your stomach churning, heart thumping, and especially when he'd served the first fault and then eventually the double fault?
Yeah, I mean, look, doesn't matter what match, what round, what stage you are, what court you're on. If you've got a chance to break, you definitely do your best to try and break, because it kind of gives you, that chance to, hey, you don't have to serve it out, right? But again, I was in the mindset where I knew I was a break-up, right? And say he held at 5-3, and say serving for it, I got broken. We're still on equal terms, right? No harm, no foul. So it's kind of that sort of mindset that I just was in a very calm state of mind throughout the whole match. And I knew, again, I was 2 sets to 1 up, right? 2 sets to 1 up, a break. So, I'm still in front. No need to stress out. But, of course, it felt great that I didn't have to serve it out.
Alex, considering that it's the surface and that it's your first win over a top 5 player in a Grand Slam, is this the biggest win, do you think, you've had?
Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary if you ask me. I always thought that for me to play well on the clay, I needed hot, lively conditions. But, this week, this whole tournament has proven otherwise, right? It's been a complete shock to the system, to everything I ever believed in, and now the toughest thing is dealing with my team, because obviously they've got bragging rights, and they give me a lot of slack for me complaining all these years of my level on the clays. But now it looks like it's one of my best slam results. So it looks like I've converted myself into a clay specialist.
Yeah, the previous Australian to the quarterfinals was 20 years ago, was Leighton Hewitt. I'm just wondering, did you watch any of Roland-Garros in 2004? I think you would have been 5. Were you even watching tennis? Do you have any recollection of?
I've probably not that year. I do have more recollection of, the years after that. I remember a brutal match that he had against Gilles Simon here. But yeah, it's great. It's amazing. It's a great position to be in. Again, I think it's not just myself. I think it's just the whole whole country is showing what we can do, and the strength of the nation is extremely exciting. I think for even everyone back at home to see all the numbers we got in the top 100, and we keep on pushing out there. I mean, just to show what the Australian chemistry is. You know, I've got Thanasi Kokonakis watching me today, you know, supporting me. It's great to see, honestly. It's unbelievable feeling, and to just know that you've got the support of your teammates and ultimately your mates on tour, so it feels great.
Alex, talking of support, you had the little boy back from the previous round, so you obviously made sure that was happening. How did you do that, and will you be doing it again for the next one?
100%. I mean, he's managed a miracle. He's with me for, I might have to get him on tour week in and week out. No, we found him obviously through the beautiful world of social media. We ended up finding him. Obviously, we got him to the match. He came with his whole crew, with his mates and his coach, and yeah, it was great to see him out there again. Even on that big court, I could hear him after every single point, and it's a distinctive voice. So it's great to see. He'll be around. I think he'll be, you know, chilling with me tomorrow in my practice day, and of course he'll be there for the very next match.
Hey Alex, well done. When you won, you turned to your box and you screamed, but then you screamed some words, it looked like, and I was sort of curious what you were saying and why you were saying that.
Well, I screamed, I love the clay, I love it here, I can't get enough. So that's what I screamed. Yeah, exactly, because I'm a clay specialist now.
You did a pretty great interview in French afterwards. Where did you learn French, and do you like to speak French?
I learned French at school a very long time ago. So probably from when I was, I don't know, maybe 8 till 12. I learned French at school, and I've got it in the back of my bag. I can use it. I need to use it a little bit more now, but it is a lot easier to just have a normal conversation instead of trying to explain tennis. I found it very difficult, especially when I got asked to explain the match tactically, and yeah, I don't have that sort of vocabulary in my disposal. So it was good to, you know, show that I do have a bit of French in me, and I hope they appreciated it.
Thank you.
Thank you.